Is it time to react to the best subreddit on the internet, r/Attorney Tom? It depends.
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys, and I'll give an answer. Usually it depends.
Now, before I begin, a lot of you might be saying, hey Tom, weren't you supposed to start making videos on a more consistent basis because you hired this big team and you guys are going to be doing more ambitious projects? Well, the answer to that is yes, and I have the big team, and we are working on a very ambitious project that should be live probably by the end of May, and it might completely derail the Attorney Tom cinematic universe. It's either going to be great, or the blimp's going to go down in flames. But either way, we are going to have fun. That's right. And more importantly, baby girl on the way. Baby girl on the way. Baby girl, baby Kirker comes in about 5 weeks. Mama's doing great. My wife is literally an angel. To be clear, no one is allowed to drop kick my baby. Drop kicking toddler would be just fun. Don't even think about it. If you think about it, I'm going to sue you. Probably been posted 101 times. What are the repercussions? My job accidentally put 4,000 hours on somebody's time clock, and his check was $23,000. He quit the next day, and now they can't find him. Yeah, I think I've done this one before. You need to pay the money back. The real question is are they going to pursue you? Because if they do, it was a mistake. It's not your money. The reality is $23,000 is the kind of the sweet spot because hiring a lawyer is probably more expensive than that. So, are they going to sue you? Maybe. If they do, you'll probably have to pay the money back. And prison, and the crime stuff, of course. But, I'm a civil lawyer, so that's exactly where my head goes. I'm really curious what Tom would say to this. Could a vampire policeman enter my house if they had a warrant? This question has destroyed many of my friend groups. A vampire police, why? I don't get it. I don't get this one. Vampire policeman, why wouldn't, what? What am I missing? I need to go to the comments. Vampires don't need consent. They need to be specifically invited in. So it's not about if they have the right to do so. The owner or person at the house needs to say, come in. I've never heard of this. Do vampires have to be let in?
Can I come in?
No.
Can I come in?
No.
Can I not come in?
No.
I'm obviously not getting something here. So if the vampire has to be affirmatively let in, a warrant is basically the court system telling the police that they can go into a house without consent of the homeowner. They're going in regardless. They obviously probably want to get consent just because it makes everybody's life easier, but they don't have to have it. I don't know. I'm going to defer to this comment because I clearly don't know vampire lore. Bit of silliness. Police officer step out of the vehicle. Me, it's 94 degrees. You get in and tell me the problem in the AC. So if a police officer orders you out of the car, you have to get out of the car. No ifs, ands, or buts, unfortunately, even when it is burning hot. It's so hot! Was this a government cover-up? Hero bird saves guy from a $300 fine. We love this bird. We love this bird. Don't do illegal things, but, don't get caught if you're going to do illegal things,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
IRS loading screens. Characters with the Sovereign Citizen perk will have the extra dialogue options when interacting with the guards, but they will always fail their speech checks. I truly wonder this, watching sovereign citizens. Like if somebody is on the way to becoming a sovereign citizen, is there any sort of validation? Have they ever shown that it has actually worked ever? Sure, it might work in the sense that you annoy somebody so much they give up, but in anything that truly matters where they don't give up, like why? Like how do people get convinced to join the sovereign citizens? How illegal is this? Customer just handed me a folded up 50 as a tip. I hate this place. I hate everyone, and I hate myself. Is it illegal? Well, you can make the argument that you're trying to pass it as currency, but are you required to leave a tip? And technically, that answer is no. Like, it would be illegal if you left the 50 as the bill, but is it illegal with respect to just the tip?
Just the tips. Interesting.
I don't know. It depends. It depends. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards it's probably just a lame thing to do. Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? It's been a long time.
346 minutes later.
I can't find the knowledge hammer. I can't find the knowledge hammer, so I have a Swiffer. The knowledge Swiffer. Don't have fake money. Cereal brand saves thousands by simply hiring people that have the same name as celebrities. Serena Williams eats our cereal. Michael Jordan loves our cereal. The asterisk says she's just a student from London and he's just a normal bloke. Yeah, the disclosure is probably saving their butt. It's probably, I don't know, Rob would have a heart attack in this situation, but you could make the argument it's a joke. These people have every right to have the same name. It's their name. They were born with it. But don't misappropriate celebrities' images. You will get sued.
We were in the middle of our tournament when my friend John said he found a body in the bushes over there. I ran over there because I'm a healing monk to try and help, but obviously my magic wasn't strong enough because the dude's body was missing a head. So my friend decided to try and use a necromancer spell, which didn't work, which I knew it wouldn't. And apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
Okay, so the question is that illegal? Yeah, I mean, you can't mess with the crime scene, and even if they thought in their mind that they were trying to actually do something, they still interfered with a crime scene, and let's be real. Is your glitter bomb really going to save that person who's decapitated? Tom, we need to know. Lawyers of Reddit, which fictional villain would you have the easiest time defending? Not a lawyer, but Sauron. He was simply trying to get a treasure that was stolen from him while employing orcs whom the rest of the races are very racist towards. Once the One Ring left the borders of Mordor, he'd have to follow the rules and laws of whichever country he was attempting to reacquire the ring from. Even under the assumption that my client did something wrong, as the leader of a sovereign state of Mordor, my client cannot be charged due to his diplomatic immunity. That's good on its face, but I don't know. I don't necessarily buy that. Just because you have something stolen from you doesn't mean that you can go and murder a gazillion people, right? I don't know if that would necessarily be easy to defend. Dirk, I don't know. Okay, so who do I think is the easiest fictional villain to get off?
Phrasing?
Maybe Lord Farquaad from Shrek. He's a king. Everything happens in his kingdom, so there's no international stuff. Ogre, Shrek's an ogre. Is that even, he kidnapped the princess? Fiona's a princess. But, like, if you're a king, you can kind of make whoever you want marry you, I guess. I'm going to Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die.
But it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
But, you're a king. I guess you can send people to war. When did Attorney Tom stop modeling and get into law? Clothes for the not-so-tall. Hey. I haven't seen this one before. I'm going to let it slide. I have a kid on the way. I've changed. I don't hold grudges anymore. Is he in the wrong?
Hey broer. Hey, deze doe ik geen pakken. Ik mag hem wel, je komt er Hey, deze jongen is geen pad meer.
Ja, deze skill is gek, hè?
I'm not gonna answer this question. This is this is a trap. This is a trap. I'm moving on. The answer is always dropkick babies. Breaking the seal constitutes acceptance of the end user license agreement. Oh. Well, you didn't break the seal. You didn't break the seal. However, it never ceases to amaze me how far courts will go to enforce these provisions that you would think should not be enforced regardless of if you broke the seal or not. It blows my mind just how often predatory some of these terms and conditions are. Is it legal to encase your grandmother in resin and use it as a coffee table? So they're encased their deceased grandmother in resin and use it should be. Yeah, I don't know if it is, but it should get. Oh, that's ew. No. What are the laws on this? Reserved parking, green vehicles. Nice. Nice. Well, they didn't specify. They didn't specify. They might have meant electric cars or hybrids, but that is a green vehicle. I'd represent that guy. You know, be more defined. Free my boy. He ain't do nothing. Dogs be walking under your feet like they're trying to collect workers' comp. Workers' comp is a total scam in 99.9% of the states. It is absolutely a bad deal for the injured workers. Let's be real. But I love dogs. Does he have a case? McDonald's. Burned with hot coffee lawsuit case, but in Star Trek.
Lieutenant LaForge, this is not going to happen again.
He's got internal hemorrhaging. The bioregulator of his artificial heart has been fused. He's got liver and spleen.
How hot was that coffee? So this is different than the McDonald's hot coffee case because you could have a case against McDonald's for making a coffee that hot, but also a case, whoever made the coffee, him, because he's walking, you know, maybe he should have walked, did he have anything to blame with it? You know, could he have walked in a different direction? And her, who spilled the coffee on him. So there's an extra party involved here. And hold on. We're speaking of workers' compensation. They all work for Starfleet, right? They all work for Starfleet. Do we think Starfleet has workers' compensation? Probably. It's probably pretty. It depends. He said it. Programmers and editors, it depends. This depends. That depends. Everything depends. Everything does depend, unfortunately. How dare somebody recommend Arby's for barbecue? I've one day in Houston? Which barbecue joint would you recommend? Arby's in Houston? No. I will help you out. As a someone who's born and raised in Houston, Texas, here's where you need to go. My current favorite barbecue places are like Blood Brothers in Bel Air. Good Company is always a classic. The Pit Room, Truth Barbecue, Charlie's is always a classic. Yeah, that literally go anywhere else but Arby's. Thank you for attending this message.
Brought to you by Nappian.
Aussie government advertising safety is the best. I feel so connected to the road. Thank you, Australia. I don't really know too much about Australia. I assume, they're fine, but they're right about motorcycles. If reincarnation isn't real, then explain this video of Tom in the past life as a deer. I have a kid on the way. I've changed. Don't hold grudges anymore. That's it for today's video. Dirk, okay, that's it for today's video.